Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to go over the 7 signs that you're an ENTJ personality type. Make sure to watch each one of them so you know if every one of them applies to your personality type. ENTJ, which stands for extraverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging, is one of the 16 personality types identified by a personality assessment called the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI. The ENTJ can be thought of as the commander or as a leader because he or she projects authority in a way that draws crowds together behind a common goal. ENTJs are strategic leaders, motivated to organize change. They recognize inefficiencies quickly and come up with new solutions. Also, they enjoy creative long-range plans to accomplish their vision. If you are an ENTJ, you probably enjoy taking charge, and with your analytical skills and objective life philosophy, you bring order to the world around you. ENTJs make about 2% of the population. If you think you are an ENTJ person, dive deeper into this special personality. Learn what are your traits and how to use them to increase your soft skills and achieve personal growth. Here are 7 signs that you're an ENTJ personality type. Number 1. You are a real powerhouse. It has been said of ENTJs that they are exceptionally strong individuals, often larger than life themselves. It's important for them to remember, though, that usually their stature doesn't come just from their own actions, but also from the actions of the team that helps them along. If commanders can combine an emotionally healthy focus with their many strengths, they will reap all the rewards they can imagine, including fulfilling relationships and great victories. When you walk into any room, you can usually spot an ENTJ person right away as their personality is very strong. Commanders couldn't achieve anything if they were bothered by self-doubt. On the contrary, they deeply trust their abilities, make known their opinions, and believe in their capacities as leaders. Number 2. You are sensitive to crap. ENTJs dislike the idea that someone is wrong, but a lot of people seem to buy it. If someone doesn't spot the problem even after the commander points it out, it's highly likely for him to express and develop contempt for that person. ENTJs genuinely hate the fact that these people can't see it, and depending on how important the subject is to their values, they will develop worse contempt for the person perpetrating such nonsense. Inefficiency is seen as an elaborate sabotage consisting of irrationality and indifference on the part of commanders who treat it not only as a problem in itself, but also as a distraction from all their future goals. A person with the commander personality type would never accept such behavior. Extroverted personalities such as ENTJs are more likely to be drained by incompetence and dumb people. Therefore, introducing them to mingling can be really difficult. Number 3. You are good at reading people. ENTJs are usually able to sense the social nuances and have a good grip of how people feel about certain situations. They might not relate emotionally, but they have a good idea what is going on. Commanders often have a better idea of what people might mean when they say certain things and have some idea in terms of what might be said to trigger certain reactions. When ENTJs are socializing with people, they often are doing a lot of social calculating, as though they are taking a sort of timed math or physics test where they have to figure out the correct reaction for everything the other person, people say or do. Although ENTJs are very good at reading people, they don't always display empathy in the same way. Commanders often try to see through people in a more logical sense, rather than connecting to their emotions. Taking a step back and paying really close attention to someone's behavior is what they do well. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. We would really appreciate your feedback. Number 4. You are results-oriented. ENTJs want answers. They seek conclusions, and when things are left uncertain, they press on to make things more certain. As much as they appreciate possibility, they appreciate probability more and certainly above all. Commanders care more about what is likely going to happen, what can influence an event to happen instead of what may happen. Efficiency is a very important factor for commanders. A lot of people associate ENTJs as powerhouses and ambitious people, so the stereotype is that these people would be after statuses, to be leaders, chairmen, etc. However, people with ENTJ's type are usually not that very interested in those things unless it is definitely the only way to get things done. They are ambitious and seek success in whatever they put their mind to. They typically take their goals and responsibilities seriously, so they generally perform well in school or in work. They also don't fear taking on leadership roles. Number 5. You are a leader even in romantic relationships. Commander personality type is in any relationship to win and will gladly accept personal responsibility for relationships from the start, working directly towards a mutually rewarding outcome. A commander's romantic life is a serious business, and he focuses on maintaining the relationship for the long haul. These feelings of personal responsibility are what make commanders so energetic in their relationships, and their creativity is demonstrated through their constant inclination to keep things fresh, especially in an early dating stage. However, commander personalities also look at the big picture, and if they believe that a relationship is going in the wrong direction, they'll cut their losses and move on. However, as the personality of the commander becomes more mature, they can often recognize the emotional needs of their partners, accept and address those needs, and make sure that they are satisfied, so that a relationship can become full, satisfying, and sustainable. Number 6. You demand a lot from your friends. Commanders seek out individuals who share their passion for deep, meaningful discussions and who enjoy learning and development as much as they do. ENTJs seek for personal growth even in friendship. They demand a lot from these relationships, but they reciprocate and give a lot from themselves too. People with the commander personality type have very high standards of excellence, are extremely opinionated and straightforward, and they won't back down if they're forced into confrontation, so it's not easy to be ENTJ's friend. The feeling-oriented friends in particular have difficulty coping with commanders who often challenge them, question their conclusions, and dismiss emotional arguments as irrelevant. However, anyone who can match commanders' ability to brainstorm, theorize, and stand their ground will find an honest and dedicated friend in any ENTJ person. Number 7. You are not afraid of taking risk. ENTJs are risk takers. They have a thrill-seeking side that shows its face at random times. They often enjoy the thrill of action, and they may have a taste for extreme sports, recreation, or some risky career moves. Commanders like grasping opportunities and making the most of them as they arise. They are not afraid to make risky moves because they are optimists and they believe in themselves a lot. In addition, ENTJs will study and research something very thoroughly before taking that step forward. In the end, ENTJs take a lot of risk, being aware that the outcome is likely to be pretty good. Armed with a powerful intellect, strategic thinking, and strong leadership skills, commanders can overcome or outmaneuver obstacles that seem unbeatable to most. On a personal level, the ENTJ who practices tolerances, empathy, and patience has everything in his or her power to lead a rich and rewarding life. Now we have a question for you. Which trait do you see in yourself? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to learn more about yourself and understand other people better. Check out our other videos. Take care.